Okay, so this is round one of the Distortion intermediate bracket. We have Savik versus Otaznik. Now, Savik, I would say, is one of the favorites to win the amateur bracket. Otaznik, I'm not familiar with. I don't know the playstyle. As far as I'm aware, there might be a new player. However, Savik has gotten some pretty far runs in amateur brackets in the past. Hasn't played in a tournament in a while. So that's an interesting trigger spike crawl. It's not too bad. At least not with any projectiles in the way to begin with. Savik nails it first try. And this is the interesting thing about this map. The arrow. So Savik struggles with the coyote jump there. Maybe hasn't played on this map yet. However, Otaznik is already down to only 2 lives. There's a chance this could be an early point. Okay, Savik going for the half block there instead of the coyote. An interesting choice to say the least. Is this going to be around 1 point? Both players are on their last life. Is Otaznik familiar with this kind of crawl? Okay, Savik gets it. Otaznik out of lives. Is Savik going to get a point here? Okay. So Savik gets the coyote jump. Bit of time pressure here. Don't think it will be a problem for Savik. Never mind, I spoke too soon. No points in the first round. Okay, so they decide to just block off the arrow entirely. Could have been an early point. Okay, Otaznik places a block to make that crawl a lot easier. Okay, Savik now fine with the coyote jump. Going to make it to the end without losing a life. Otaznik, 3 lives left. Okay, last life for Otaznik. This is likely going to be an early point. It's unfortunate. It seems like Otaznik isn't familiar with that kind of crawl. That's going to be 1 point to Savik early on. Are there going to be polls to vote for who we think will win? Unfortunately, no. I was trying to get Twitch affiliate, which I did meet all the criteria for, but only like 2 days ago, and it takes like 3 days to update. And so, unfortunately, I can't have channel points, which means I can't do the gambling thing. I did really want to, though. But the next tournament I stream, there definitely will be. Okay, is Savik going to be able to expand his lead? Yeah, I know. Because I hit all the criteria with my last stream on Thursday, but no channel points. Okay. Savik's still struggling with that coyote a little bit. I mean, you saw it in one of the Swiss rounds. Often people struggle with just the regular obstacles on this map before anything's even been placed. But Otaznik makes it through the whack wall, but unfortunately dies to the wrecking ball. That was very unfortunate. Savik gonna make it to the end again. Otaznik still 3 lives though. They made it last time. They're struggling with this quick jump. Okay, last life for Otaznik. Okay, so Savik was able to expand his lead to 2 points. Oh, that is a tough squeeze. Savik gets it effortlessly. If Otaznik is not familiar with this kind of squeeze, then it's a 1-block squeeze. Yep, that's GG's. That's 3 points to Savik. Savik cementing himself as one of the favourites to win this tournament.